We are back with an engine that you do not see me work on. This is a mechanical, this is a C model Caterpillar that we have recently overhauled. We do need to time this engine before we send it back to the customer, so we're going to set it out here on the run stand. We have coolant circulating through it. We need to get a little bit of heat into the oil in order to time it properly, so we are going to let this run. We're going to check it for leaks, much like we did the E model yesterday. We do have a timing meter set up here on the table, so I've got the fuel system low pressure primed. We are going to go ahead, start cranking on it, get our fuel lines primed, and get this thing fired off. Unfortunately, all the footage that I just took, I lost the audio to it. I have this new DJI mic that I absolutely loathe. I cannot figure out how to operate it reliably. And so all the footage that I just took of timing this engine is no good. I've got it. I mean, I could do a voiceover, but that's not the same. You can't hear the way the engine was running. You can't hear the way the timing adjustments affected the engine, how much better it starts and all of this crap. So I'm pretty frustrated at this point, but where we left off, we got it started originally. I had pin timed the engine and the pump. We were 6 degrees before top dead center. The throttle, whenever you try to throttle it up, it was popping white smoke and misfiring pretty bad, and that is due to the ignition timing being retarded. So we got into that front cover. We adjusted the advance. We got our static timing around 16 degrees at 1,000 RPM. And then we had our advance come in at around 1260 to 1270 RPM is when the timing started to ramp. So that is exactly where I wanted this. We did it in just 2 or 3 tries as far as taking the gear loose on the front. I would need to turn the engine in the opposite direction of rotation in order to advance the pump. Degree on the crankshaft damper is roughly 1/8 of an inch, so needing to advance 10 degrees, we moved the damper all in all to get our final correct timing about 1.25 inches of circumference. So I'm really devastated we missed all that. I do want to give a massive shout out to Sean Wiltfong with Wiltfong's Diesel out in Kansas. He has been a phenomenal help to me on these mechanicals because this is not my bread and butter. It is his, and he knows these things inside and out. He is the one that helped me. He has built pumps for me in the past. He is the one that taught me how to time these. Guys, if you need pump work, if you need these engines worked on, rebuilt, he can do any of that. And he also works on the E models and Cats, or E models and Cummins, and is also good with the Detroits. He knows a lot about the Detroits from what I can tell as well. I don't know about the Detroits. I know E model Cats, and that's it. I'm kind of a one-trick pony, I guess, where he works on it all. So Sean, thank you. Guys, if you need pump work, go hit up Sean. He is phenomenal at that and would love to help. He's actually got one of my cores, one of my core pumps. It's a 5888 that maybe if somebody needs a pump, we can hook you up with a pump. Or if you need a pump to build while you don't want your truck being down, I don't mind letting you borrow my core. So anyway, Sean, thank you. We've got this engine ready for the customer. Guys, my footage, if somebody can teach me how to run a DJI mic, maybe we can prevent this next time. But we can listen to it. Let's check it out. Are you ready? It's pretty great. Yeah, buddy.